That's one of the things that I've taken away from this that's huge, is that we all have a finite time anyways. So if we want to do something like start a YouTube channel, just do it. Do it now, because there is no postponing the inevitability that one day we're not going to be here. What's up, YouTube? It's Brendan McCaughey, and I'm back with another video, and this is part 2 out of 3 of a series I'm doing on the most challenging period of my life and the anxiety that I've been trying to unpack for months and understand the root cause of. And this portion of the video, I'm gonna cut back into other footage that I took during the time where I was trying to understand what was going on. If you haven't seen the last video, I'll link that up here, whatever side it goes on, and I'll put it down in the description as well. But that was the introduction to the episode that caused me to have months and months of anxiety and fear for my life after it happened. So what I went through after that and doing a DIY approach, I would not recommend a DIY approach when it comes to critical health issues that you think could be potentially fatal. Not recommend it at all. It was really stupid of me to not go to a doctor right away and see a specialist that could answer my unknown questions about what was going on with me, and either figure out what I'm going to do if there was something critical, or alleviate my mind from ruminating on this if there wasn't something critical. So taking this blood test independently, not with a doctor, just going and getting blood work of my own. Now we'll go over the results of that blood work, and this also covers the period in time between episode 1 and episode 2, where I was hospitalized again in February. And you'll see that I kind of had my doubts. I kind of had my moments where I was feeling good, I had my moments where I was feeling bad, but I was never able to shake the fear and the anxiety deep within that I could just die at any moment. So let's go see what happened with me and how I was trying to cope with this and process this and document this as it was happening. And then I'll jump back in here and there to give commentary about what was going on and what I experienced. And you can just see by my demeanor and how I'm carrying myself, you can just see that I'm scared. You can see that I'm not confident and comfortable that I'm healthy, which is a horrible place to be. So let's get into the old footage. Let's look over what I was going through, and I'll jump back in here with a couple more comments and set us up for the third and final installment of this series of coping with my anxiety. So here we go.
Okay, so today is Wednesday, August 25th, and I'm pretty much feeling a lot better. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't say like 100%, but yesterday I felt pretty good. Today I still, like, even though I'm feeling better, it's not one of those things that, oh yeah, I'm starting to feel better, so like, let me ignore it. The check engine light went off by itself, so that must mean it's fixed. Yeah, no, I don't think so. So, I don't know. I still don't know what's going on, but I feel a bit better. I wasn't feeling that good over the weekend, but I don't know. The other thing is that I've been taking aspirin, baby aspirin. They don't call it baby aspirin anymore. They call it low-dose aspirin. And they actually say it's for 12-year-olds and over, so I don't know what the fuck happened to baby aspirin. I couldn't find it. Yeah, so took it the last several nights, and I mean, that's partly placebo. I'm just hopeful that whatever, you know, I'm just hopeful that, you know, I was cleared on so much stuff, but this has still been so unknown and stressful. It's crazy. It really is crazy. I mean, it's driving me crazy not knowing. And I booked for Monday, blood tests, blood work. So today is Friday. Started feeling really good Wednesday, felt really good yesterday, felt good again today. So those are all good things. So just keeping you updated. Hey guys, so today it's been 13 days since the incident. Documenting some of it in between then and now and how I feel. But as of today, I feel pretty good. I was feeling extremely good at some points. Yesterday, I did feel just a little like awareness in my heart, but nothing major. Went ahead and took aspirin again last night. And so yeah, today I go to get my blood work done, and then I'm going to compare that with the help of a family friend who's done thousands of blood work tests in their career to assess kind of my levels pre and post incident, or during the incident and then post incident. Okay. Got the blood drawn, so oh man, I got some work to do on my health for sure, but let's see what it says. Feeling pretty good overall. But anyways, the process was really quick and painless. Truthfully, made me want to invest in this company. They're doing a pretty good job of what it seems like is available for super niche diagnostic tests, and speed and efficiency and technology added to that. So
Yeah, let's get healthy. See what happens. See what was wrong with me, and if there's something is still wrong with me, let's find out. But yeah, now that it's a waiting game, I'm just waiting for everything to appear on an app, and once that happens, I'll know. Man, scary times. I know there's some things that I need to make changes on, but I'm just hopeful that everything that we find out on the test results can give us the clarity we need. We, as in me and my family and support group or whatever, the clarity we need to make a couple changes, make some decisions, and move forward from there. Okay, so the test results came in, and all of the initial indicators show normal. Calcium went down a decent amount, according to what I can see, but I still need to send everything over to my family friend, so that's what I'll be doing later. But let me pull it up and just show you guys. Yeah, everything's showing normal. Normal. Yeah, so we'll keep exploring, keep trying to find out what's going on. Yeah, there's a chance I still may need to go to a specialist, but here we are. Some things good, but overall I feel 99% good most of the time, but there are times where I feel a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm still trying to find out what's wrong with me, if there is anything, or what happened. The results are back, as I said, and I sent them off just a few hours ago. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. But yeah, she's gonna let me know what she sees as a professional. I hope that what we find out leads to some answers and leads to some actions that I can take to change. I'm gonna have to really put something together with all this footage, because a lot of it's just rambling, but a lot of it is me trying to process this as it unfolds. So thank you for sticking around. It's been several days now. It is the 3rd of September, so it's Friday. I got my test done on Monday, and I got the results on Wednesday, so kind of wrapping up the week after the test results, and I sent them off to be reviewed by my family friend and looked over your lab results. Your white blood cell count is much lower this time and is normal. I thought from your last results it was too high, as well as the neutrophils. Now, your neutrophils and lymphocytes are in a better range compared to each other, which leads me to believe you had a possible bacteria infection somewhere. I expected your vitamin D to be much higher, even though it's in the normal range. These are the only tests that stood out to me. All else is good. So far, everything is promising and good indicators. Still a little bit nervous, honestly. Just because it's kind of a mystery, but oh man, I hope that this is just a signal that I was extremely stressed, and that making some changes based on best case scenarios for my cardiovascular system now and at 32 is still a good call, regardless of whether or not that ended up being something acute or just a culmination of too many bad dominoes lining up and falling. So one day at a time from here on out, and just grateful for every single day. So I hope that I get many, many more years, and if I don't, then I swear I feel like 95, 96% better. It's just still that like little percentage. So just not knowing what was going on was killing me. Like not knowing my heart and what was, like, if I could just have a heart attack, I couldn't go to sleep. Like I was so scared to go to sleep. I was scared to work out hard. I was scared that just any moment was going to be my last. I was scared that every time I pressed record, it was going to be the last time I was able to do that. And I felt even more anxiety because I never did everything I wanted to do in life. I never made every piece of art, every piece of content. I never made the impact on the world that I wanted to make while I was here. And so, yeah, fortunately, looking at this footage and looking back at what I was going through in these months, fortunately I was aware that I don't have a lot of time. It just freaked me out that I was almost imminently going to die. That's how it felt. That's how it felt for months and months and months and months. So let's get back into it. I'll show you kind of where I left off right the last video that I recorded before the incident. And yeah, so let's take a look at that. Wow, it's been a really long time since I've turned the camera on myself and talked about this, but my health issues and my chest discomfort and my pain are still kind of ongoing. There's been a lot of stress, there's been a lot of stuff going on, but it is December 16th and I'm still not 100%. Okay guys, thanks for watching what I was going through, and I was still struggling. I wasn't able to ever fully get over symptoms that I was having. Chest discomfort, heart pain, and anxiety, stress, and all those things would exacerbate it. But deep within, I was really scared that I was gonna die. And living that way for months, the unknown was so hard to deal with. So thank you for watching this, and it was not something that I really let go of until I finally went and saw a specialist after being put back in the ER for almost an exact replay and repeat of that same episode in August from the first video. So if you've dealt with anxiety and you know what it feels like to be fearful and scared about anything, it could be your health, it could be your finances, it could be your relationship, or it could be a combination of all three, and that could be really hard to deal with. So if you're dealing with really bad anxiety and you're starting to get physical symptoms from it, which I found out afterwards is very common, then seek help. A psychologist, a doctor, somebody who's a professional. But know that you can get through this and know you can get past it if you go to the root cause and you can free your subconscious mind from latching on to and repeating these loops, these thought loops, like I'm gonna die. The fear of death is scaring me, and that causes me to think I'm gonna die even more, and and then the stress of the outside world and everything like that compounding on top of it. It's not easy. So anxiety is not a joke. Anxiety is not something that's just like, oh, just wish it away or just be stronger minded. I used to think that, but it's not the case. Anxiety is very real and it can physically damage you, which is what I found out. So in the third installment of this series, we're gonna go over the episode I had and what I did after that, where I was like, okay, no, I have to go and find out what's wrong with my heart. And yeah, it was terrifying. It was so terrifying, and I had no idea what to do. I reached out and asked everybody that I know for help. I started a GoFundMe, and thank God, thank the universe, thank whatever you believe in, thank whatever source of life created us, that the people that I know in my life were there for me and helped me during a time when I really needed it. So if you're one of those people and you helped me during that time, know that I have your back. No matter what I can do. But everybody chipped in and was able to make a difference when I needed them most. So overall, I've come a long way in how I feel and how anxious I am and all that. So making a lot of progress, and we'll kind of close out that series with the third video. So if you like this video and it impacted you, or something resonated with you that I spoke about, or my experience is something that you relate to, then like this video, leave me a comment and let me know what's a challenging thing you've gone through, or how has anxiety and health issues impacted your life, because it impacts way more people than we think. A lot of people are just pretending to be fine and they're not fine. So subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's make the most of today and let's get after it. Just keep living one more day at a time. Keep trying to create. What I think I need to do is just start creating stuff every day, right? Because every single day I should have that feeling that this could be my last piece, this could be my last at bat, and I don't want to die with a bunch of stuff that I never got done.